Are you doing multiple camera or just two?
We're doing one camera unless Steve
just one?
decides to move.
Are you just going with the single camera?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Doing more around here?
We're just starting up. Channel 1 is a new cable station. They don't have a lot of cable stuff here yet.
Okay.
We wanted to know, would you, as our first major real celebrity person, we had musicians that we count, to look at the camera and say, watch Channel 1 and watch Painted Red separately. I think I've got a couple pound coins left. I could pay you to do it. Just that we paid 10 pounds to keep the lights. They're not even our lights.
Right. That's okay.
Right.
I will do it. I will donate my time.
Thank you.
What are the lines again?
Watch Channel 1.
And then
Watch Painted Red. I mean, the crap title.
Okay.
Painted Red is the entertainment thing, isn't it, Stephen? Good stuff.
Intro myself or no?
I don't think you need to.
No? Okay. All right.
I think we know your face. We don't even have to Aston you.
Don't have to what?
We don't have to Aston you. You know, we don't have to write your little name down there.
Oh, okay. Should I do it? Is this
You can smoke.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No, the people smoke here.
Watch Channel 1.
Sorry. Here you go.
Okay. Are we cool? Are we rolling? Speed? Watch Channel 1. Should we do it again? Make sure you watch Channel 1 or no?
You can add lib.
Okay. Make sure you watch Channel 1 or else. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you want to say Painted
Paint it
Red?
red, yeah? Okay. Yeah? Anytime? Okay. Make sure you watch Paint It Red.
Perfect.
Okay.
I like working with
Others, you know? Yeah, it was fun. Looking back on the whole experience, it was fun, yeah. It was very tedious, very much an exercise in tedium at times because working with that many effects, you know, having to be tied into such insane action sequences, a lot of it's computerized and use a blue screen. You're hanging in these harnesses and the whole deal, and so it's, you know, you'll spend an entire day, 14 hours, and get 2 shots, you know. Other days you just shoot 7 pages and just zip through it, but
because you were 2 months in Arizona, right?
yes, we were, yeah. And then about 8 weeks in LA, 7 in LA on a stage doing the blue screen. And then we went to Moscow to finish the movie. That was a real party. Moscow.
I thought you got all the best lines. I mean, you made me laugh anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
It was good. Was it ad-libbing? Did they write those in?
Well, some were on the page, but the script didn't have any real sense of humor about it. The original script that we read, and the director, Darren Srafen, and myself decided that with this kind of a movie, that without humor, it's going to be too flat, too. I mean, we'll get laughs, but for all the wrong reasons, you know. And so
The Specialist.
yeah, I didn't see it.
All right,
I didn't see it, but so the example that we kept referring back to was like. A lot of the Harrison Ford movies, you know, especially Raiders and Star Wars, where he's in these incredibly, unbelievably ridiculous situations, and you know that, you know, it's him against the world, and he'll say a line. He'll verbalize what the audience is thinking, you know, and so it brings him closer to the character. It makes him more vulnerable, and I think Ditch in this as well, and also it puts them in the roller coaster, you know, brings them along for the ride. I think, at least, you know.
Well, one of my favorite lines is where you show the guy who has the rocket sled. Wonderful, wonderful. I was waiting for somebody to use the rocket sled.
Right.
You know, where your mouth comes out like this.
Right.
To say, look, it's got writing on it. What's Cyrillic? Was that from Syria?
Yeah, you see, nobody caught that. Nobody caught that. You're the first person to even mention that.
God,
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, but
I mean, this one has got to get you back in Mad Magazine, I hope.
I was in Mad Magazine
I know.
once. Yeah.
I know. I just read it.
But it was just one frame, right, from Bueller. Yeah. Yeah, I would hope that it does, if nothing else, make my return to Mad Magazine, you know.
I mean, you know, they had so many great things like Voyage to See What's on the Bottom and everything else. Or Star Black. Where Spock comes through. Of course, these are all television. Spock comes through the transporter, all screwed up. His head's down here, and he's got arms sticking out of his ear. And he goes, "Captain, hurry up, put me back through. My face wants to sit down." Wonderful, wonderful.
You're a fan of the magazine,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, I used to be.
That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, sure, me too. Well, you're younger than I am by 5 years.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got a couple of things I wanted to ask you about. There are three famous quotes from famous people in famous Hollywood. Whoa.
Okay, just preparing. Just getting.
You're gonna get arthritis, you keep
I'm
doing
getting centered. I have arthritis, so you know.
No,
No, of course not.
good.
Too young for that.
You're too young to die.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Right. Do you think it's true what Betty Davis said? I would take a bad script and a good director any day against a good script and a bad director.
I gotta support that. I gotta support that. With a good director and a bad script, you know you're in good hands directorially, and there's always room for improvement. And at least you know it's going to be cool visually somehow, you know. And you can always, you've got the power or the influence to alter the dialogue and maybe even change a story point now and again.
And they allow you to ad lib because you're obviously good at it.
Well, yeah, if the scene calls for it, yeah.
After 25, maybe 30 odd movies.
I should have some clue about what I'm doing, right? But yeah, no, with a great script and a bad director, yeah, it's your chances of you know, delivering a project that should live up to the material are not as good. I would, yeah, that's a good quote.
So Betty, or Bet as they call her here.
She's
Possible to get a glass of water?
she's down.
She's down.
She's down, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to stop for a second?
Yeah, do you know?
Just on you.
Because he asked you.
Right, right.
Is that okay? Good? Philosophy here. Is it true, according to Ben Hecht, that a movie is never any better than the stupidest man connected with it?
Who's Ben Hecht?
He's a Hollywood guy.
Oh, he is?
Who's Ben Hecht? He's a playwright.
Playwright.
Yeah.
Oh, that Ben Hecht. Right.
The one that we're all obviously very familiar with.
Yes.
Not the car valeting guy down and, computerize and morph it out if we have a problem.
Let me hear the quote again.
A movie is never any better than the stupidest man connected with it.
Are we talking, was he referring to connected with it on any level or actually on the screen?
Well, Ben is kind of a read between the lines kind of guy, I think, and probably connected with it, I would assume, on the screen, yeah.
I completely disagree. That quote is terribly unfounded and makes little sense at best.
So what you're saying is that,
I don't support his theory here.
so stupid people can make great films.
Absolutely. And have been doing so for years. Look at the business I'm in, come on.
Right, last one. There's nothing wrong with Hollywood that 6 first-class funerals wouldn't solve.
Wow. Who said that?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Now, all right.
Anonymous Scurry.
Okay, let's first of all define first-class funeral. I'm not familiar. I'm not from around here. I don't.
Okay.
What
Well,
does
that's
that mean?
actually an American quote. First-class funeral would be not a celebrity funeral, but a funeral that everybody would want to be seen at.
I see. Okay. Well, one of those. Okay.
I would think. I don't think the money aspect has anything to do, because I'm sure there's some beloved plumbers
Sure.
that have died and maybe people aren't really all that interested.
Right. I.
Particularly when they put in those plastic pipes, you know.
It's just ugly.
You gotta use Drano anyway.
I know. That goes without saying. I mean, come on.
Silly when you say it, actually.
I don't know about that one either.
So you don't think there are 6 people that could be removed from Hollywood that would make the place a better place? As a place.
Yeah. Okay.
Talking from your place.
I think, 6 is really, that's quite a conservative number to go with there. 6 is a start. It's a start.
Isn't that a lawyer joke? What do you call 1,000 lawyers on the bottom of the sea? A good start.
Yeah, no. So I think he's moving in the right direction there, the anonymous person. But So, okay, I guess I support that, too. 2 out of 3, it's not bad.
Good. Well, that helps.
Good.
Okay. What do you want to talk about now? You sick of talking about the movie?
Let's talk about Leon.
I haven't seen it.
You must see it.
I was working.
Okay. When you get a break and it's playing, you must see it.
Why?
It's nothing shy of brilliant. It's the best film I've seen in 10 years.
Yeah?
It's the best film I've seen since Taxi Driver. Yeah, it's a perfectly, poetically brilliant movie. And I must work with that guy.
Guy?
Luc Besson, writer director. I must work with him. He's a genius. Anyways, but no, all BS aside, that's how I feel about it.
When did you see it?
Saw it last night.
So it's still fresh in your
Can't
mind.
stop thinking about it. I'd seen it before on video, but finally saw it on the big screen, and it
Makes a difference.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
keep a
just.
cigarette and I'm kind of out.
I have one actually. Thank you. So I'm in a transitional phase right now. As far as the type of work, thank you. Cheers. That I see myself getting back involved with. It's been too long since I've done any films that have really challenged me artistically. I mean, it's all been fine and well, the genres I've been exploring, but it's time to get serious again. This is the final installment, Terminal Velocity, in that string. And
So that means you want to go and work with European directors, things like that?
Exactly.
You want to take this sort of Jeff Goldblum kind of...
Well, maybe not that extreme, but
You could work with Tarantino.
that's who I want to work with. Yeah, and I
He's supposedly supposed to be using Burt Reynolds next. Have you ever seen Breaking In, Burt Reynolds?
yeah,
I think it's very good.
he's very good. The movie isn't. And I know Casey, so I told him so. But no, I just want to work with directors and actors that no, it's all right. That make movies about real people, real situations.
But that's a problem in Hollywood anyway, isn't it? That once you start doing something and it's a hit, people want you to keep doing it again and again and again. And
Sure,
again.
but why not keep them guessing?
Yeah, if
know?
you can. But I mean, asking somebody to stretch you, to challenge you, and getting somebody that will actually do it and seeing it on the screen. You know yourself. There's so many ways it can go off.
Oh yeah. But it only takes one. It only takes one project, one really good performance. That.
So you would have liked to have been in Leon then?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know where I would have been. Maybe the Gary Oldman role or something like that. But films like that, yeah, they're so few and far between, though, I'll tell you. Because on back-to-back nights, I've watched Interview with a Vampire and then seen Leon, and just the difference between those two movies, and I wasn't thinking about Interview 10 minutes after I watched it, except for how much a lot of it bothered me, and with Leon, it's a very simple film. I don't might have cost $12-15 million.
So how are you going to
Stuck
go
with me,
about? How are you going to go
know?
about making your desires known?
Words out. The
Have
words
you met
out.
him yet? You met up with him?
With Besson or with Tarantino?
No, I'm sure you've met Tarantino.
I haven't.
You're not the
No.
only person in this room that hasn't.
I know. Soon. He
had
and I.
when he just first came over here.
Really?
Nice guy.
Yeah, I think he and I would be a very dangerous combination. I mean, seriously. I think we'd work very well together. I just hope he doesn't come to paint, because I'm not gonna,
What's that mean, come to paint?
come to paint. Just come to kind of just not do your job. Just, It's an old expression from somewhere.
I've never heard it.
No?
You've enriched my vocabulary.
You from where again?
I grew up in Big Rock.
Right.
You don't talk like that.
You don't talk like that's all right.
I don't think you will. And also, if you put your foot down, and even if you got to lay low for a couple of years, so what, right?
Well, I don't know about a couple of years, because,
But if you,
I
the
start
thing is
getting
you
a
got to
little
dig
antsy,
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to dig in. You can still do stage stuff and stuff.
I've never done stage.
Well, I just put my foot in it.
No, that's all right.
I'm so embarrassed.
Don't worry about it. I've thought about it, but it's
You know, the smell of the grease paint, the roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
yeah, sure. Oh well, I will do theater one day, but right now the focus has to stay in film acting. It really has to. But I just got to be selective, you know. Just be selective and you know, not look to get rich on a film, because the two don't necessarily go together all the time.
Well, you can't buy satisfaction. I
No,
guess.
no, you sure can't. But you're investing in a different account when you do something like that, you know. And it's an account of mine that's been, you know, empty for years.
Well, build it and he will come.
Yes,
That's what we can say
that's what I'm doing.
about that.
Let's hope. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I mean, I was told about this movie line interview. I haven't read it.
That was boring.
Was it?
Yeah, it was nothing.
Everybody liked it.
Nah, it was nothing. No.
I haven't seen it.
Nothing quotable.
I saw it a touch.
Nothing newsworthy.
I'm
It was,
so on the hip.
it was really just a boring, politically correct,
Everybody loved
mundane interview that just,
it. People loved it.
yeah, it was nuts.
We like nuts.
It was nuts. You should read it. It's good.
I know. I was trying to get my mitts on it. I've been like calling all over town trying to get hold of it.
Did you call Jeff for it? He probably kept it from you intentionally.
I didn't think he'd give it
The
to me.
movie line piece.
Oh, I thought we weren't discussing movie line.
I just
She hasn't read it.
Oh,
I haven't read it. I mean, I haven't read it at all. I just heard about it. Yeah.
boring.
Don't get angry at me.
Boring.
Boring, isn't it?
Boring.
Boring. Whoa.
Okay, that's all right.
One big yawn.
I noticed you used the word cheers, and you used it in the proper way. So you've spent some time over here.
Off and on. Yeah, I've never really been settled in here. I worked in Cornwall.
Oh, yeah.
We finished Musketeers there last year. And that
Or
was,
muskrats, as it opened in Big Rock.
is that what they called it?
The three muskrats. Yeah, they didn't have a lot of numbers. A lot of
They
letters.
ran out
Really
of
tough. We did-
marquee space.
Well, they
huh?
tried to close down our post office, you know. It's kind of sad.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know. Especially Aunt Gladys and Uncle Albert would have been out of a job.
They reopened the phone booth, though, didn't they? Yeah, it's good. I heard about that.
Got a bandstand with no band in it.
That's too bad.
Like cubby holes with no cubbies in them.
Well, you know, that's tough. That's tough, I'll tell you.
So outside of being artistically strangled,
Yeah.
you're healthy and wealthy and wise. You're looking all right.
No, thanks. Yeah, I feel all right, you know.
Yeah?
It's nice to have a break between the chaos.
How much time do we have?
Not long, I'm going to have to be pretty short, I'm afraid, because
Okay.
otherwise we're going to run out of time.
No, that's fine. That's fine. If I can just get a few weird comments out of you, and then I'll be gone. I need
Okay.
800 wacky words.
800 wacky words. Oh, for the print.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing print and I see. We're doing both.
No, we're not. You know, we're not burning up money here. You know?
This is good. This is good.
I'm into recycling.
You and me both.
So you recycle everything. Would you buy a piece of recycled clothing, like that stuff made from plastic bottles,
I haven't seen any. What does it look like?
like normal clothing except for those little caps?
Right, right.
They still haven't worked that out. I keep saying it's for ventilation.
Right, I don't buy it at all. If it fit, I guess, if it helped somebody, if it looks good on me, I would consider it, yeah.
But have you've done volunteer work? You done any charity work? Do you
Sure.
give to a regular? Is there one cause that you?
I support the San Carlos Foundation pretty intensely.
What's that?
That is an organization that is based in San Francisco, and they distribute funds to Central American areas that are in dire need. And what they do is they monitor the whole area, and instead of just giving your money to one particular place, you give it to them, and then they'll give it where it's needed most.
And it's
you
not
know?
eating up an administrative cost. or
No,
anything like that.
no, it's deliberate. It's the real deal, you know.
That's cool.
And I support the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and
Because your dad's kind of into a lot of that stuff.
kind of, yeah, entirely.
We approve.
Oh yeah, no, I support him. I just don't. I don't have the time that he has to donate. You know.
Okay.
In fact, right now I got to go home and separate some cardboard. You know, because
I hope you wear gloves because it really chews up the cuticles.
it being Monday and all, you know.
Damn, I forgot. Well, our recycling day's on Thursday, but they don't.
Well,
They only do like rags and bones. Matter of fact, we still have guys with horses out there yelling for rags and bones.
really, I should visit your neighborhood.
Oh, but she hasn't bothered us yet. Yeah, I gave him my mother. She came back.
Right. No.
Do you want to break it up? That's fine. Well,
Did we get enough for a story there?
probably not.
Okay. Well, we tried.
We tried. Anyway, chin chin.
Likewise. It's good, Jeff.
Just thought we'd just loosen him up a little bit, and now we can go and do something serious. No, it's all right. Don't worry. Don't you love? Have you noticed you're taking 50 pounds? It's gorgeous, isn't it gorgeous?
It's far too expensive.
Wow.
I told her that you have to have the body. And no dandruff even. I wore it.
It's all over, huh?
I had to have a little